was that one I had? Oh, I kind of want to talk about, since we were in the same realm. So there's been a lot of there's been some weird things happening on social media lately. I was talking with Clay a little bit about this earlier too. So, do y'all remember when the whole Ruby Rose situation happened, where they're like her number one OnlyFans spender? She randomly ran into him, and he had donated $60,000 in 1 month and whatnot. And yeah, so there was this whole big thing. The guy ended up getting a real tattoo of her face on the back of his leg and whatnot. And it turns out that was all a promotional stunt. So he didn't actually give up that $60,000. He got paid to get that tattoo, and it was all fake, right? And then
good promotion. That's good marketing. Good marketing.
All you got was 60.
Right, that's a permanent.
I guess they paid him like $15-20K for it. Whatever.
I mean, but you get tatted up, you get a bunch of tattoos around it. It's just like it's there.
Yeah, you can kind of blend that one in, like the type that he had.
I mean, this is painful though. Like that's.
I'm at least gonna need a good 100K.
$20K just to get her face tattooed on you. You get a
You
bunch
can
of
wear
tattoos
pants.
around it. It's like
Nobody else.
Hey, you can wear pants
Nobody gonna see that. 20K.
I'm honestly not gonna lie, Leash. I'm with you. I'm ready.
all the time.
Listen, niggas got only God can judge me spelt wrong on their body right now.
No regrets.
There's so many ghetto tattoos out here.
You get that tattoo, you get her face tattooed on you for $20K.
I need to see this tattoo. I'm gonna look it
He
up.
ain't gonna lie.
later.
There are a lot of people that some
That's true.
crazy
That's
stuff
some
tattoos.
dog.
Yeah.
Or stuff that's just not even like, oh my god, like the Chinese tattoos where like they don't even know what they actually say.
They don't know what the word is.
It'll honestly say milk.
I would say,
Hey.
or they even got like they family members' face tattooed on them. The shit look terrible.
And
Like,
they
come
look
on
like
now,
Freddy
like,
Krueger.
For real.
That's crazy.
So that was a whole big situation. The internet blew up about that.
You call people a
And-
burn victim. How dare you?
Yeah,
Girl,
she
take a
ain't
lap. Take a lap.
She not
Take a
bad-
lap.
She not a bad looking girl either. You can really have it like the little how they had the little people faces on there with the little guns and shit next to them, dress her up like the one of the little Mexican ladies. You know, the Mexican
I thought you was talking about Freddy Krueger. I can't even hold you. I'm like Freddy Krueger's a man.
About how they had the Mexican tattoos. With the
Oh,
little
like the
senoritas
little
and that. Yeah.
traditional style.
Yeah.
You can really you can.
Are you
dress
talking about a
it up.
quinceañera?
No,
the
like a
quinceañera is an
traditional
actual
style,
party.
No, he's talking about tattoos.
like the style of tattoo.
Comments fell off.
That nigga talking about a quinceañera like that's a
Anyways,
party.
anyways.
That's a party for a young woman.
That's a party for a girl
Yeah,
turning
all
of
right,
age.
but
We're talking around each other.
wait. Back to the story.
Okay, so that was a whole big story on social media for it was a couple months ago now, but it was a big thing for a few weeks, and then they came out and turned out it was a whole promotional thing and it was fake. And then recently there was on Twitch this streamer. She is kind of in the same vector as like a OF model, where she kind of demeans men in certain type of ways and tries to promote people to go to other sites in order to garner better business.
Dominatrix.
That's what I was going to say.
Right.
She's
So
down.
so she had what's called one of her Twitch mods, which is somebody that's like a moderator for the chat to like get people out there that aren't supposed to be and other different things like that.
Yeah.
And invited that guy over to her house to spend like a week or so there, and they just hang out and do different stuff and stream together, whatever.
You use my electricity.
On its face, weird as fuck already. I already know. So they do the whole thing where they do a stream together, and they were just doing she was very demeaning to him and disrespectful, and like every time I look at you, I just laugh, like in like a bad way, like in the most offensive way that you could see.
Like, you a funny looking ass nigga.
Alicia looking.
Yeah.
Is that not her thing?
Yeah.
That kind of is her thing.
Like, did she think that's what he wanted, or read the room?
Right, Alicia, like
Some niggas pay for that.
You know, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta
like
do.
that. Some dudes like that. But a lot of people from an outside perspective, because this is live going on the internet, and just being disrespectful and demeaning to a man, like saying that because your hand's a relative size to his, that he has a small penis. There was a donation goal where she got $500 donated throughout the stream runtime. She would kiss this guy, and she was taking a whole bunch of shots and everything to like, oh my God, I can't believe I got to do this. Okay, one more shot. And like in front of this man, like just blatant disrespect.
was he taken advantage of in this case?
You talking about he touched?
He was drinking too.
What the hell you talking about, man?
I mean, no.
I don't know what you mean by that.
I mean, he a little soft.
No.
Like he a little like, you know what I'm talking about? God, stop! No, I didn't mean it. No, like he didn't ride the full length bus. That's what I'm trying to say.
No, he was saying
slow?
like. You mean?
I didn't know I could say that.
You mean
though.
she took advantage of his loyalty?
He seemed totally
You said,
normal.
did he touch? And you got to like, was he slow? Like,
Yeah, is he
touched?
Yeah, like he touched. Like, you know, you ain't never been to church.
I've been to church. I ain't never heard
He's
that.
touched.
You really never heard you been to church before? Like
He
he
special.
little slow.
That could go a lot of ways. How you saying it?
Okay,
I was thinking the other way, and then you brought it back around. And I was
Oh, I'm
like,
sorry.
okay.
I thought you meant like he touched. Like did he touch?
What?
Up
Boy,
in that
stupid
thing.
balls.
No,
I thought to be using that in the
slow because you was like, oh, it was taking advantage. Like, oh,
we got to get back on track. We going off the
The
rails.
boy ain't slow. The boy just a little ugly looking dude.
What I'm
that
thinking-
she's trying to fuck with. And I don't think he taking advantage of Clay because I
Time
think
out.
it's all
because he's not touched.
Don't give her the pass.
I'm not gonna give her a pass.
This is a
I'm not
joke.
gonna give her. But go
This is
ahead.
a joke in a sense, but at the same time, if the roles was reversed, they would say he's taking advantage of her. If there's an ugly chick and a dude doing all this shit on social media, on Twitch with her and doing all this, they would say he's bullying her. He's taking advantage of her.
Look at that L Weezy, bro.
So,
girl.
to your well,
swap that out.
I don't know if this is for or against your point, but a lot of people were, at least in the stream, they were jumping on the train and just like the meanest guy too because they like her and then like whatever.
Yeah, because he's
And
they're jealous.
Yeah, but
They're haters.
online after the fact, a lot of people that actually watched it, I'm like, what is this? What's going on here? A lot of people were bullying. This is not right. What's wrong with you? Why are you treating just a normal guy like this? And
You got the video?
it was like an hour and a half long thing.
I just want to see what he looked like.
Did
I don't
they
really care
kiss?
anything.
Yeah.
They did kiss after like 10
Good.
minutes of her just because she got it was a
More
donation goal.
donations.
It was a
Exactly.
donation
That's
goal.
what I'm saying.
He be all right.
That's
He's
what I'm
straight.
saying.
He gonna be back in it. He's like, I'll see y'all Monday. I'll see y'all in the stream Monday.
We gotta
in the
get
chat.
back. We gotta get back structured.
She was pimping
Josh.
the chat.
Josh, finish it off, and then we'll give our opinions.
She
Okay.
pimping the chat.
So
That's what I look at it. She pimping them more than she pimping him.
Oh, let Josh finish the story. Then we give our
Okay.
Give our.
So they eventually kiss. They do the whole thing. Then the stream ends. Everybody gives their opinions on it. Obviously, where it's extremely negative towards her because why is she acting this way and whatnot. And then a couple of days later, they do another stream because he's still there currently. It was sometime during those 7 days, and she basically came out and saying like, "Oh, it was all a joke." You know, I wasn't really being mean to him. Like, it was all for laughs and
Defense
clicks or whatever.
What she look like?
I want to
Immediately,
see what he looked like.
I want to see what they both
her
look like.
first thought was, or our first thought was that nigga paid? Was he getting paid?
And was he paid? Exactly.
He probably was.
He said
I feel like
he said he wasn't.
You say, oh.
he had to be getting fucked or something.
She probably flew
So
him
this
out.
was her. Oh,
They-
wow.
they ain't do
There's
shit
a
but-
picture where they blurred out the second picture.
So I'm gonna give my statement on this while y'all take a look at her. I like in a sense at the same time
Her titties ain't real.
she taking
No, there's no way, bro.
No, this her
My bad.
top heavy.
Whatever your name is, but
She ain't got
Come on
no waist to titty ratio. Her titties is wider than.
Thomas, all this is being recorded, bro.
Okay, well, you act like she didn't notice. When she looked in the mirror, she obviously thought
okay, let him get his point off, man. Let him get his
She
point
bought
off.
him.
Go ahead, go, bro.
Anyway, careful with the mics because it's picking up all that. But in a sense, she's taking advantage of him if it's real. She's taking advantage of him to get her views up because she one, there's a crowd for that dominatrix and all that, but at the same time, demeaning him in that level. Some people get off on that type of power. Like you pick this poor defenseless man who you can run over and step over. You're taking advantage of him. If the roles were reversed, he would be getting scrutinized. Twitch would have took that stream down immediately. He would have
I've
been
seen her
scrutinized and
before.
everything. Like
You probably thought you seen her.
Yeah, I could see that
She's
for
like a
sure.
normal
No, I've
Asian
definitely
woman.
seen her before.
You find an ugly,
know
low
what I mean,
self-esteem
though, don't
man,
you?
you can run over him easily.
Yeah,
She looks innocent and cute. That's
Yeah.
She
she
look like
was
a normal,
dogging.
a normal.
you see, that's the
Asian
craziest thing though.
looking
But till
lady.
you hear somebody open their mouth, do you realize
She was
how
dogging.
weird and like
No, you could take a cute
She
picture,
could
but
buy-
then
she
that
could be a
personality
dime.
and everything behind that.
yeah.
is-
As soon as you open your mouth, everything changes.
But if that's what he paid for, that's what he wanted to go to see.
Yeah, we need to see what the young
Like,
man looks like in
'cause-
question.
All right, y'all give off y'all takes on this, so we don't just wait.
Oh no, that's what I'm saying. She ain't the coldest piece out here for sure. She's a
No.
normal Asian looking lady. That's
Yeah.
what she look
Is
like.
she
She's
Asian?
wider than her hips.
She look Asian. She-
Yeah, but a lot of
she
women
might be
do makeup like
Vietnamese,
that to
somebody
look
or
like that.
something.
Well, that's like the little streamer look.
Yeah, like
honestly.
that shit looks so.
I don't think. I
So
don't know.
generic.
And then he probably liked that kind of shit though, cause she like getting off on that kind
I'm
of
not
shit. I feel
saying-
like she
So-
was pimping the chat more than she was pimping him.
Yeah, it's
I'm
all
not-
for entertainment.
I'm not saying he wasn't like in on it, but at the same time, that is a real thing that actually happened out here. There's some cute women who dog ugly, low self-esteem men like that. Not necessarily for the internet, but we'll do that.
That's not
And like
nice.
sometimes it's almost like
Because I had the same
no.
reaction. I had the same reaction when I tried to keep it. I had the same reaction when I tried to keep it to myself.
She ain't that cool to be doing him like that. I can tell you that for sure.
I didn't think she was all that. I mean,
But-
she's cute. But
Send me
she-
these pictures.
she alright.
I'll
after we
send them.
done.
But I'm gonna be real
Yeah.
honest with you though. Like you claim you think that's like a normal looking dude to you?
he not that bad.
he's not.
He really
Listen,
not.
He's
Alicia,
just an average
Alicia,
guy.
I fuck with you.
He looks like an average guy. He's not like
Alicia.
he not a jump scare.
He not a jump scare.
Alicia, give off your take on this, and then Thomas, and then we move on to the next topic.
I'd kiss him. If he was in my stream, I would treat him nice. I would kiss him. I'd make a little joke like he here and there.
I feel like
'Cause
you
it-
lying, Alicia. I ain't gonna
No,
lie to
he ain't bad.
Me and Mato had the same reaction when we looked at him. Like we had the same
Alicia
reaction.
full of shit.
She is. She trying to be nice on this camera because look at her face. Look
She's
at that.
not all
body.
that either. She's just wearing she's just wearing provocative clothes.
Thomas,
In normal clothing?
In all-
hold on, y'all. Let Thomas give his take.
In all honesty, it kind of, especially when I first heard about it, it kind of gave like, oh damn, you just kind of caught, or you just kind of got caught being a bitch on stream, and it's
Yeah.
just like you just kind of wanted to excuse your actions. I mean, there ain't nothing wrong with that. I mean, if he agreed to it, he's a consenting adult. He could have got up and left. He could have lashed you out. So I mean, to me, it sounds crazy. To me, that wouldn't happen to me. But hey, you mean with that floral shirt on? I mean, yeah.
Yeah, it's giving Miami.
And I don't think they there.
It's giving Vice City. He on the beach right now.
It's giving GTA 6.
Son,
Yeah.
no, that's what St. Andreas.
That's San Andreas.
Josh, what's your take on it?
I think, in my opinion, it felt like that second video coming back around was her attempt to try and salvage the situation in some respect. In my opinion, now whether or not he was cool with it the whole time, that's an entirely another matter to me. But the more so the impact to me is what matters, because it's trying to breed this into more young men that this is acceptable behavior. Like, I don't know. It making it, I don't know if mainstream is the right word. It just feels like it's being forced onto the younger generation with more force.
It's being forced though, Josh.
Actually, that's a good follow up. What is being forced on?
The younger generation is what he's saying.
Forcing it for,
I get who,
Like the idea that, like,
demographic, but what ideas are being?
I don't feel it's forced.
That's what, I still don't know what's being forced on him. That's what I'm trying to
Yeah.
figure out what he was talking about.
not forced on that guy specifically, but
No,
No.
what are you saying is being forced? Like what?
I think he's saying. I don't think he's saying forced. I think what he means like it's being reinforced. Like this idea is being like normalized. And
Yeah,
being,
that's-
like being pretty much saying like, oh, like women can treat men
Like
like
shit
shit.
on the ugly
And
guys.
then it's
Thank
like,
you.
yeah,
That's what
Yeah.
I'm talking about. Like what
That's pretty much what he's
idea
trying to say.
is it? That's
I
what
don't,
I'm
I, don't, I don't think it's necessarily being forced. I just think people on the internet are finding their subsection of
Mhm.
what they're into.
Yeah.
And it just so happened that I look at it like this. Whatever weird thing is going on the internet, there's stuff on the internet that we have no idea about. Whatever weird thing is going on the internet, it takes that one kid's mom to watch him watching this, freak out, make a big post about it. Now everybody see her freaking out and want to go in on this thing.
Yeah.
And then they feel like this is being forced on our kids. When in reality, it's for a certain subsection of the internet. Because, yeah, this might be a topic for today, tomorrow, possibly a week. And then it's going to die off and everybody's going to go back to their regular scheduled programs.
But okay, I hear that in certain situations. I feel like the amount of other women that this can galvanize in order to do the same thing for monetary value at the expense of those men is what.
Yeah. I mean, but
that's where like morality and whatever.
But it's
I mean,
like
I guess
it's like
it's
Thomas
whatever,
said. It's
everybody
like
said.
Thomas said, and what we said during the first topic. If he consents to it, it's fair game. And secondly, it's a digital footprint for when this thing die off, and then you have to go into the real world or whatever you choose to do. This is going to follow behind you. It's
The long-term detriment to me is not worth it. That's just a personal thing. Whatever.
I agree.
But
I 100% agree.
when you a kid,
On both sides.
you ain't think about the long term.
But all right, so let's stop that right now.
Someone
These are
has to.
not children. These are not kids. These aren't
Grown-ass
like
people.
12, 13-year-olds. These are grown adults.
Shit, what
Thomas
I
I mean,
Yeah, I say
Thomas,
young
listen.
men like
If you
18, 25.
anywhere ages 18 to 23, 24ish, you a kid to me still.
Some of these streamers and stuff, though.
I'm not saying that
like
you're
in
not.
their 30s.
I'm just saying.
most of them.
But you
And
have
their
a son.
followers, too.
But you, I mean,
their followers
there
be
are
young as
some,
hell.
but a lot of streamers are anywhere from 18 up to 24, 25ish.
And that's according to the numbers, which
I think
if you
they're
make an
older.
account on Twitch, you can be
We might
younger
be
and just say that you're this age. So that can be an underestimated number. So they can actually still be a lot of younger guys involved in that number as well. Like under
I guess
18.
it depends on what you're streaming, too.
But I don't know if necessarily
What
buying the OnlyFans content or whatever. But
The only part about this whole thing that truly got me, like my last thing, is that the goal was only for $500, and then you're acting like, oh, I can't believe I have to do this. I can't believe I have to do that. I feel like I know the name Ruby Rose, so your name is a known name from somewhere. I didn't know what you looked like, but it's like
that's not Ruby Rose.
Hell
That's somebody
no,
else.
Ruby. Hell no,
That's
that
the
ain't
Twitch
Ruby
streamer.
Rose.
okay. So that's what I thought. Cause I was like, that's not her, but I was like, maybe I'm just fucking wrong.
It's
Okay,
a Twitch streamer.
This is Twitch
So-
streamer.
the Twitch streamer. Oh well. Yeah,
Well,
I
some
know.
be making, like, depending
I
on who
mean-
that is, she probably got a good following. The $500 ain't nothing.
That's what I'm saying though. It's like $500. Like if you're
$500
acting
is
like
a lot.
that,
Don't get me wrong, $500 is a lot
Not for
Take-
some streamers. They be like, everybody in the chat, give me $10.
for
Cash
some.
in.
For some, but if you a no name streamer and you trying to get $500, motherfucker, you
is she
that
no
shit
named?
rough.
Oh no,
Okay, so she's not no name. She did it for $500
she's got that
bucks.
generic look, bro.
I was
And
going to
then-
say, she got the look.
And then on top of that,
She flew
it's
somebody
like
out.
you did this for $500. In all honesty, the $500 probably went to him because it's like it doesn't make any sense how you would put your career like in such a weird space unless that's her whole gimmick. Like, is that her whole thing? Like,
I mean, I don't really know her outside of this. Really, I've seen a couple of things of her before, and
because if that's not her shtick, then $500, like if you really didn't want to kiss this man, then you should have been like, oh, make it $1,500, make it $2,000, like make it worth what you
Mhm.
did. And then if you got $500 and that's what you needed to pay your rent, you need to pay your car note, whatever the fuck it's for. Like you got your money, you still didn't have to kiss this nigga, and it's like there's no problem with it because it's like I didn't reach my goal, didn't have to kiss him, and I got to drink, and I got to low key kind of shit on the man.
I mean, but when you look at streamers nowadays,
Mhm.
you have to do the most outlandish shit or do something that's going to
That's kinda
gain
true.
somebody's attention. Look at
'Cause
Kai
there's so many
Cenat.
people streaming.
Kai Cenat is the biggest streamer on the planet right now. He get all these celebrities to come. Hell, he did a 7-day prison stint and had celebrities all coming in and out of that
Chopper
bitch.
was in that motherfucker.
He had to like Kai Cenat has to come up with so many creative ideas in order to keep people engaged to like watch him all the time. I mean, granted, he's big enough now to where he don't have to do all that stuff all the time.
I think
But
it
he
just
keeps
speaks to his creativity, though, too.
Yeah, it does. It does. But if outside of Kai Cenat, everybody think it's easy, like, oh, let me become a streamer. But in order to get views, you have to do some outlandish shit in order for people to want to come
Sometimes,
check you out.
Especially if you really got the content for real.
Yeah, that whole Tory Lanez freestyle over that be like she make it clap. I got the strap. 21 Gets. Feel like I'm
That's off a
savage.
stream.
That was on
That's a Twitch
Aiden,
stream.
that was on
Yeah.
Aiden Ross stream. That helped
He
blow
killed that
too.
bitch too.
Yeah, but that's still getting that song
Still
is still
getting
getting played around like crazy.
Yeah.
Just that, like, it takes something to really blow you off. So why not go crazy and do some shit like this?
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's true.
I feel it.